Sterling being the first identification of the resource, they were the best port in the country in most of the places. And now the new management has taken over the entire management control and the reprocessing of the furnishing the entire resource, rethoughts about that how they want to take care of the company. I think this company can be a large multi-bagger in next 2 years.
So you really have to identify a price number for us. What would be the price number? Thank you. What would be the price number?
It's currently trading at around 65 rupees. I see this company can be around more than 250 to 300 rupees in 18 months to 2 years time.
Okay. Vijay, let's start with your number one idea.
I like JSPT. Actually, I had bought JSPT 3 months back at 120 or 130 something.
What is the price right now?
Now it is 300 rupees. So that is okay. Why I bought JSPT, that I will tell you. Because when I bought that time, market cap of JSPT was some 130 or 140 crores. And I think this 130 or 140 crores will be earned by this company in 2010 plus to 2011. So virtually, my earning point of view, my investment will be free in 2 years. And plus, there is going to be a shortage of tea for next 5 years. Tea prices are up 20% this year, and I expect because of the shortage next year, tea prices will move up further by 20%.
Do you have a sizable exposure in JSPT? Something you can share with us on a public forum?
Yeah, it's okay. I have vested interest, and of course I have a sizable holding in JSPT.
What's your price target in JSPT?
I think it's a multi-bagger because I think that for next 5 years, tea prices will keep on rising. So I don't know, but maybe in 5 years it can touch somewhere around 1100 or 1200.
So basically it has potential to really multiply 3 or 4 times from these levels, even the market side. And what's the downside?
Maybe suppose if market falls 2,000-3,000 points, it may also fall 20%.
You don't see a downside more than that?
I don't think so.
Would you be a buyer at such a sharp downside in JSPT?
I am buyer even now.
Okay. I'm glad you're making that disclosure because you'll appreciate that this is a public forum right now. Okay, now we don't stop here. We will be talking about more stock, and I think I can just take one more stock from PT right now in this break. Kirti, your idea number 2.
Mitas infrastructure.
Mitas Infra. The stock on Friday is locked up.
Yeah, I think there's a huge potential in this company after the ILFS has taken over. And we all know that there is a huge upside in the infrastructure segment in the country. And now after the change of the management, with the ILFS management has taken over the control, current market cap is hardly not more than 1,000 crores, having an order book of size of more than 8,000 crores. Virtually, there was earlier the promoter, and now the promoter has changed. In the last January, it was trading at 3,000 crore market cap. ILFS has been number 1 in the infrastructure play in the country from last so many years. What you need in the infrastructure company, 2 things. One, the credibility as a management, and another, the large potential balancing size to bid to the project. After now coming the ILFS as a promoter, I see within 2 to 3 years, this company can be a multi-fold from here.
Right. In all of these, I've been told that there is a pizza are there, you should not ignore them. So I think a pizza is there.
Thank you.
Okay. Break. But we won't stop here. When we come back, more stock ideas. And not just stock ideas, more ideas where you can create a lot of wealth. We'll discuss that when we come back, but right now, commercial obligations, we've got to take a break.
The biggest companies spoke to ET Now first. They'll be back this quarter. We will bring you exclusive interviews with the top management, in-depth analysis by ET Now's crack research team, and all the financial numbers before anyone else does. Get the Economic Times advantage this earnings season. On Earnings Call only on ET Now.
The biggest stories in India Inc.
as narrated by 200 reporters across the country.
From the game changers in corporate boardrooms
to the decision makers in political corridors.
Business Tonight defines the contours of business.
To the most prominent corporate czars.
And decoding Wall Street with an Indian outlook.
Your business takes full circle every night on Business Tonight.
Only on ET Now.
Brought to you by ASK, 25 years of managing wealth.
Welcome back. You're watching Markets Mantra on ET Now, and Markets Mantra is also about identifying important cues for next week. And for that, Darshan, it's over to you.
It's just raining results as far as our markets are concerned. If you take a look at what's happening tomorrow, the big result is Maruti Suzuki. Now our polls suggest a very good almost 80% increase in terms of their profit. Monday is actually a result packed day. We have something like an Aban Offshore, GMR Infra, Tata Motors, Tata Communication, all of them coming. But the other thing is the macroeconomic and the report on macroeconomy and monetary development, which actually gives us an outlook for the economy. And this comes a day prior to the monetary policy. So on Tuesday we have the monetary policy. Rates are expected to remain unchanged. Now there's a discussion as far as the held to maturity will be hiked or not. That is the discussion that's going to happen in this policy, because the finance ministry is in favor of it favors the current rate, but the other is a small faction of people who want it to remove. So definitely this, you have to watch out for this. Wednesday, a couple of low results. ACC is the big one that is coming out. As far as Thursday is concerned, Thursday is the biggest day as far as the earnings season is concerned, because the big boy Reliance is coming out with results. Along with it, ONGC and Kane are coming out with results, and something in the real estate pack, DLF, the largest real estate company in India, is coming out with results. And Friday is also an action packed day as far as results is concerned, because the big bank ICICI Bank is coming out with results. Other companies that are coming out with results on Friday are Bharti Airtel, Ashok Leyland, IVRCL. You have to watch out for this company, because in terms of infra, one of the companies that got the highest orders in this quarter. And Saturday, as far as Saturday is concerned, the other big banking boy is concerned, SBI is coming out with results. So an action packed week of results.
Many thanks for that, Darshan. Okay, now we've identified two ideas from Kirti, one from Vijay. So I'll go back to Vijay with his number 2 idea, which he likes to call it as his multi-bagger pick. Vijay.
Yeah, I like Buzz too. I had bought the stock a few months back at 65. Now it is 130 something.
When did you buy it?
3-4 months back.
Which is after the election verdict or before the verdict?
I don't remember that. 4 months back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember about the election at all. So I like this company because consumer durable sector is growing by 20%, 25%.
What's the market cap of the company right now?
3,000 crores. Okay, so, and this is this American company, Fortune 500 company, debt-free company, and if you grow 20-25% for next 5 years, this is what I mean. So I think that this could be a multi-bagger. 235 was the earlier high of this company in 1994. I expect this company to go to 400 or 500 in next 3-4 years.
And you will not sell before that?
I don't think so.
What makes you sell a stock? I mean, I know what looks like an idea, but it's just a thought, it's a vision. Sometimes these visions don't translate into a massive wealth creation model.
Why do I sell stocks? I will tell you. I sell stocks. This is a habit of mine. Every year or in every bull market, I try to take money out from the from my investment. So that is one point where I sell my stock and buy some different asset class. So that is the one reason. Another reason could be if as long as my stock is rising, I don't sell them. If it become overvalued from my parameter, then also I can.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. When you bought TRF, and which again we made public, you bought TRF at sub 100, it went to 2200. So when you bought at 100 rupees, you had the vision that the stock will go to 2200, or it was market timing, market momentum, which took the stock all the way up to 2000 plus?
Of course, market only took it to 2200. When I bought it, initially I had bought at 50 rupees. And later on I added at 200 or 250 rupees. That time I expected it to go to 1000 rupees in 3 years time. Okay. But this is the market who gave me this opportunity.
So keep on cultivating it.
Of course. Okay. And it went up to 2200. I did not sell a single stock.
Okay.
But when it started falling down, then I sold at 1100 or 1200.
Okay, fair point. Fair point.
Yes.
That's very important also understand that if you get the idea right, it is important also to ride the idea. Money is often made out of belief, not because of trading or because of short-term market movement. Kirti, your number 3 or your third multi-bagger idea which you can share with us.
It cannot be a multi-bagger in terms of the absolute return, but it can be a multi-bagger in the terms of the market cap. I like a large cap, which will be a Bharti Delhi from this level. Currently everybody is ignoring this company, everybody thinking that maybe because of the falling in the prices of the per second and per minute. But one thing we have to understand, we cannot in this current modern world live without the mobile, and more the people will slowly and gradually have to have a mobile. Currently I think they have all crossed 100 million subscribers, but by next 3 years I think they will add the same number of subscribers which they added in last 10 years. And I feel this company, actually a debt-free company, and every year 10,000 crore of the cash generation, they hardly require not more than 15,000 crore for the capex for the buying of the spectrum or the 3G license.
So what's the price target on Bharti?
If you ask me, year and a half, 2 years, this can be a company which can trade 1,000 plus from this.
Do you own Bharti? Have you bought Bharti in a personal
not yet, but I am really keeping an eye on that, and at the appropriate time.
What would be that appropriate price?
Price may be the same, but I am just waiting for the spectrum things to come and
get some more clarity, and then you would be a buyer.
Yes.
Okay. I asked this question to Vijay, and I'll ask you the same question. When you buy stocks, do you have a price target in your mind? Because the large money is only made when the stocks become multi-fold, when they become multi-baggers, from 100 to 1000, from 1000 to 1 lakh. What gives you the belief to hold on to the stocks despite appreciation?
There are 2-3 things which I will see at the market conditions. At the time when the stock prices move beyond your thought process price, the other opportunity in the same segment, whether that domination of that company at that moment also is continuous, whether there is a growth upside continues what they have delivered earlier or not. These are the main parameters which decides whether you should still hold or you should just...
We often focus on what to buy, and perhaps we really focus very little on what not to buy. Remember, Bombay Stock Exchange has about 7,000 listed companies, and money will always be made in just a handful of companies. Vijay, a one-line answer on what you will never buy in this market as a sector, real estate, IT, what will you avoid with a barge pole?
Real estate.
Irrespective of price?
Irrespective of whatever, because I don't understand.
Kirti, the same question, what will you always avoid?
It's not a sector which I will avoid. I will avoid the company in the specific sector.
At real estate, what will you avoid?
At real estate, at current level, what I will avoid?
No. In this entire market, what will you like to avoid?
I will never look at it that way.
Okay.
Because we never know, today there may be not opportunity and then company something transferred tomorrow, and again there is a large opportunity like Metas. At 500 rupees there is no opportunity, but at 65 rupees there is a great thing which is everything has got changed, and there is a huge opportunity also.
It's a dynamic market.
It's a market which you have to look at it every day, at every moment what is transferred.
Alright, let's get a one-word answer from you. Your Sensex target for next 3 years.
30,000 plus?
30,000 plus. Vijay?
3 years or 10 years?
3 years and 10 years both.
3 years could be 30,000 as PPC, and 10 years, I don't know, could be 1 lakh.
Okay, very optimistic and a live prediction. Gentlemen, great to have you on Markets Mantra. It's indeed been quite a learning experience for me, and I really enjoyed doing my show with 2 wise men. Kirti Doshi on my left hand side, Director Antique Stock Broking, Vijay Kedia on my right hand side, Managing Director, Kedia Securities. Thank you for watching Markets Mantra, and I'll see you with market opening on Monday morning.
Thank you.
We track the biggest corporate stories and keep you on the inside track.
Business First maps out India Inc.'s agenda in a globalizing world.
Analysis, trends, debates.
The sharpest views from the biggest voices, along with ET's discerning grasp of the business pulse.
Access first-hand information right from the source.
Get the inside picture on Business First.
Only on ET Now.
The top 10 stories for the captains of the industry, the decision makers of India Inc.
News that is presented with perspective and insight.
Presenting Top 10 at 10.
A capsule of everything you need to know,
From business to markets,
and politics to entertainment. Headlines that matter.
only on Top 10 at 10. Big news, bigger impact.
From
Tokyo to New York and from Hong Kong to London. The winds of